Calling all believers of God, we must recognize that we must do a better job of role modeling what it is to be a believer of God and to truly follow His word. So when we go out there in the world and we shame non-believers, although our belief in God automatically makes us better than them, we are doing exactly what God asks us not to do. Not only that, we are pushing non-believers further away from God. And there are a lot of examples of non-believers who are simply way closer to alignment with God than actual believers. Now, in one case, that is when a believer who simply justifies their own immoral behaviors and then acts as if they can just go back to God and then repent for their sins and everything is okay, well, that's not actually working to be better, and God, frankly, wouldn't be happy with that. Now, another major infraction is when a believer will go up and have a conversation with somebody who happens to be gay and tells this person that simply by being gay, that they are going to hell. Now, what believers we need to understand and reserve our judgments on is what's likely true is God perceives somebody who is gay to be no different than somebody who lies, steals, cheats, or murders. Now, if we say that God walks away from no one, then we cannot just simply apply that when it is convenient. Particularly in the case of somebody who is gay, what we as modern humans must work to understand is that God understands humans and human behavior way more than we do. And so what God would understand is that somebody who is gay has likely gone through imbalances through puberty and developed an attraction for the same sex, which, as long as they're doing everything else in alignment with God, God potentially might see that a little bit differently than you, a human, would. Now, what we can't do is simply tell people who are gay that they are going to hell and push them further away from God. What we need to do is encourage them to still seek a relationship with God, and as they develop that relationship with God, allow God to do the talking, allow God to show them the light. And if God truly feels a particular way about them being gay, you as a believer should trust that God will make that clear. Now, when you come in and judge, you aren't even giving God the chance to do His own work. Now, why does a self-righteous believer judge? Well, oftentimes it is to feel better about their own lapses in alignment with God, or to simply feel superior to others. Now, in both cases, this defies the wishes of God to His children. All I ask is for believers of God to work to be better role models of the Word, not to judge, and to help guide others to the light and not away from it.